saw this pattern right here on the left, but I never really followed that. I don't know what that is. So they'll come up with all these crazy things. It's such pointless information. Such pointless data. Yeah. 5? It's not the worst. That's all right. We can play with that. What you got over there? Monkey? All right. Give us a 3. It's okay. Monkey! Monkey for the win. Let's go, baby! Oh shit. I thought we bet on player because I wanted to bet. Oh, I thought we bet player. Are you choosing? You choose it now. I can't believe you can do this for a living. Oh shit. Background so boring. Okay, what are you gonna play? Table tennis.
No, it's off.
Working hard on the production over there. That's keyboard. Christian. Keyboard. There's no way, bro. This is the latest game of all time.
Dak's first quarterback throw a touchdown, 2 different days in the same
That's
game.
what I saw.
Yeah, Gates,
Christian, I think I'm gonna bet on there's a game at 50, so in 35 minutes.
Okay.
4 of the uses.
you're play-by-play?
No, I'm not play-by-play.
Okay, I'll be play-by-play. You be color. All right. And there's a let. Gives you the reserve.
What a
High
wicked,
toss.
what a wicked toss.
And
This guy's spraying all over
swings for the
place.
fences on his forehand.
All right, crew talk 10 on. There's the serve, low toss, spinny serve. It's a response by Gizzy. Gizzy into the net. 11-10, match point, or game point for crew talk. Playing some choppy passiveness there, and crew talk puts it into the net too. Back on deuce. All right, Gizzy, a little rally here going. Gizzy swings for it, cross court, and blocked back for a clean winner by crew talk.
Leaves it wide open for him right down the center.
Yeah, that's the risk you take with that shot. Here's Gizzy with the high toss, low serve. Lots of spin going on here and brings him out wide, and Crew Talk ends the game on two incredible highlight shots, Mr. Porch.
Just wrapping it around the net there is wicked.
And they return straight into the net for Crew Talk. Back at once.
We've yet to see a rally that's more than 4 hits. Let's see if they can get one going here.
All right, and a great return by Gizzy. He's going to force Crew Talk's error. Crew Talk serving it 2-1-2 and into the net. So a terrible service duo there.
Do you know what the betting line was on this?
No, I do not.
If you had to put money on this one right now, which
I'll-
we don't endorse or condone, but just in a hypothetical scenario.
I think I like the way Gizzy's playing right now. Obviously, he won the first game by a much larger margin than he lost the second, and seems to just play with a little bit more spin and probably puts his opponent in tougher positions. And just maybe I'm biased, but that's the kind of play style I tend to favor.
I really like the aggressiveness by Crew Talk. But again, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
Kind of hard to control that craziness.
And that one just gets away from Gizzy here. Gizzy's gonna serve here down two. And that toss, the ball toss is. What?
Hey. Larry Bird for the win. You know what's funny about Larry Bird is in Space Jam. Oh, seems like they've
Ooh.
lost the ball here. There's no ball boy either.
And
It's not like regular tennis.
well, you don't see this one every day.
It's not like regular tennis where they have these indentured servants that are sprinting across the court to get the next ball. But
Yes, they seem like they were late for the school bus.
it seems like these guys are the indentured servants themselves. So we have to wonder what's going on behind the scenes here. But we'll leave that for a conversation later on. Anyway, back to the match.
All right, Gizzy down 5-7, needs to hold here, and there's one big
Wild.
forehand loop by Gizzy, and it's going to win him the point.
We like
Connor, where'd he go?
Is this
He missed that one. Wow, and those are the shots that Gizzy is going to have to make. I mean, when you build the point and then you earn it for the win right there, you cannot blow that. And a wild shot by Kruger. Seriously, that seemed just very careless. And Gizzy with that huge forehand loop, Christian. I don't think I've seen somebody with such a wide swing there.
he's like I said, he's slinging it like he's in the Wild West out there.
Yep. They are west of that Russian line, at least for now.
West of that wall, west of the wall.
And Crew Talk's going to find himself here with 2 game points. And on serve, so we'll see if he can take advantage of this. Oh my God, he just sells it.
Holds off for one of the match point, one of the game points there.
I think it's his first serve mix of the match so far, so an opportunity there. And Gizzy with a great return and has the
He gets it.
guy got a meatball and very fast rips flick with his backhand there. And Crew Talk is now suddenly facing a game point against him. This shows you how quickly things can turn, Christian.
They
in
can
a game
turn.
of table tennis.
You know, they call it
And just like that, Gizzy takes game 3, scoring 4 points in a row and fending off 2 game points. Incredible turnaround.
This game reminds me so much of my ex-wife. You know, on a dime, she flips on you like that, and 180 degrees. Very wide.
Alright, where'd you go?
I don't watch this broadcast.
Bro, you cannot stop. Quick kid.
I thought there was some broadcast going on you guys are about to do.
Yeah, we just did it.
It's over?
No, we're about to go back. Hold on, we're trying to find the stream.
Oh yeah, how do I get to the stream? Did you text the stream, Christian?
Hey, it's
I'm gonna-
Poland 1, Christian. TT Cup Poland 1. It hasn't started yet, or the match is probably about to start, but
Dude, what software? Is it OBS?
Yeah. Here it is.
you on Poland 1? Yeah, that's it. It's gonna be tough for me not to be biased.
We're in for a real treat here, Christian.
I just see a couple of Scandinavian-looking guys.
Interesting, because neither of them are Scandinavian.
Well, one can draw assumptions and.
I need to cut you off right there. And Gola takes a commanding first point victory as he smashes it with the forehand loop of his.
That is some wicked spin. I love this angle that we're seeing the match from.
Yeah, both these players, they're very into using heavy topspin. So sometimes this creates for more delicate play as controlling that spin can really be a challenge. As you notice, they're not really liking to step back and take big swings. They'd rather play over the table and really use uncomfortable spin for their opponents.
These guys, their pace of play is very fast as well. They're really, it's almost like they've got somewhere to be. I like it.
Yeah, they didn't come here to stand around.
Dan just picked it off Syracuse.
And Gola, after winning the first point, is in a bit of a slump here.
Do we like
And
Gola?
he gets a nice break. I'm sorry?
Do we like Gola? Like from a non-biased perspective. I don't know if you've seen him play before.
I have, briefly. I'm really trying to feel his play style at this first match, and seems to really favor a lot of backhand chops, really making his opponent hit one more ball and handle that spin of his. So I don't know if his play style seems to rely more on just preventing his opponent from being attacking and maybe forcing some impatient attacks also.
Oh, that was nice from under the table.
This is the best rally we've had of the game so far, and Gola's gonna have a put away, but kind of softens up on it, and wow, Stapor is laughing after losing. They don't make them like they used to.
It seems like he lost his footing there. I'd be curious to see if the floor was wet or if he hit an oily patch.
Who knows what goes on here?
Really like the shoes that Gola is wearing. It's very, eclectic. I would like to hang those, as a piece of art on my wall.
Okay. All right, Angola has tied this up. Impressive comeback. Just as I say that, the announcer curse.
The announcer announced the announcer curse.
Gola's in the driver's seat there, but lets that forehand get away from him, and count him out, Johnny.
You really can't. And my name's not Johnny, by the way. It's Jimmy, but you can call me Johnny if you'd like. But yeah, this is what I love about the sport is that, like I said earlier, you can really, these guys turn it on at any given moment, and it seemed like Gola there really dug deep, and his mental endurance seemed to prevail. Let's see if Stapor can dig deep and do that for match 2.
Yeah, I mean, Stapor had 2 game points at 10-9 and 11-10, and put 2 balls into the net that Gola really went after, and Gola, who was seemingly down the entire game, has down 6-2 and down 9-6, somehow pulls that first game out, and he's going to be feeling good about that one, Johnny.
Yeah.
To get that first one out of your way, it's just weights off your shoulder.
100%.
All right, starting game 2, Gola to serve. Gola starts off unforced error there.
It is break slow.
Oh, and Gola just really passively backhand chopping it, and you can see that play style can really frustrate opponents, especially if they make a few errors in a row. It's really hard to stay disciplined. But you have to pick your spot at the table and not get punished for it, but the backspin is too great. See the contrast of styles here.
Yeah, as a newcomer to this game, I really enjoy the nuance and the dynamic that goes throughout a match. It's almost like poetry. There's ebbs and flows.
Yeah, and one of the great things about table tennis is, yes, the majority of players are more aggressive, looping style players nowadays, but the defenders still play today, and people that favor backspin still play. People that want to get into topspin, more tennis-like rallies, like it's great to see those contrast of styles all be able to find success in one fashion or another.
Yeah.
Gola pulling out the rare forehand swing there, and it's going to win him the point there.
He keeps pressing on the table there. I'm curious to know what's going on, if that's a mental tick or if that's something that he sees.
You're trying to clean any debris and moisture, aka from sweat, or if you've had to put your hand on the table, and just to try to keep the traction up. Predictable bounces.
Well, he wasn't moving, so hopefully he's
And it's the pour with some nice forehands there, and it's going to force Gola to put one into the net.
One stat I would like to see during the match is unforced errors, and just see how the match is really shifting towards one player winning versus one player losing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure exactly what the hard line would be for unforced errors, right? In tennis, it's a little more obvious.
Right.
But in table tennis, since it's so hard to see the amount of spin on the ball sometimes, and from our vantage point, it'd really be tough. But they find himself deadlocked at 7 again, and Gola just keeps on hanging around, just
Wow, what a return.
defending these massively wicked forehands from Stapor, just not going to go down without a battle. And then when he has his chance, wow, this is the rally of the game so far. And a clean winner by Stapor, wow. Players going to have to like how they handled that point, as you see the smile cracked from Gola.
Chat's going to love that one when we clip it later.
And another good defense by Gola.
Gola's getting aggressive here. This is back to what I mentioned earlier, the ebbs and flows. It seems like he's flipped a switch on to aggression.
I mean, this player will not go away.
There's
He
his
stands
forehand.
strong, and when he gets the opportunity, he seems to capitalize.
There's his forehand. That's what we like to see, and that's what we've been talking about with Gola all day, is that he's passive, he's very defensive, but then when he turns it on, he's in prime position.
And Gola, a little too much wrist action there, and going to fall back to 9-9 here. Stapor with 2 serves for the match, or for the game, I apologize.
Let's see if Gola can keep that aggression up.
An unlikely 2 forehands in a row from Gola there. Now he's facing a game point again, but he's already fended off 2 of these. Can he make it a third? And he can, as Stapor's going to spin this just deep off the table. You can see Stapor with his hands on his thighs there, just knew he had a golden opportunity. And
All time is Tiger Woods. Breathing techniques are big.
well, just to correct you, we only have 1 timeout.
Okay, we've got 1 timeout, and this is where you use it.
Maybe so, but not today. Gola up 4-2 serves, and they're in a bit of a rally here. Gola defending as usual. Gola putting it to the forehand corner. Back to the forehand corner. And we've got Gola winds up for the forehand, and now, it's been elevated. Top spin tennis rally. When Stapor can't handle the last one, and Gola's going to take a 3-point lead here. John, I wish every rally was like that.
Yeah, my name is Jim, but yeah, I really do appreciate this shift from Gola here, going into the offensive. It seems like he hasn't backed off since halfway through the last point. Granted, he lost it, but I really like the aggression here. I hope to see him keep it up.
Yeah, what I like about Gola is he seems to be very content with defending, but when he sees a light that is 70-80% on, he will go after it.
Right.
And he seems to be pretty efficient in converting those opportunities too. Waiting for his spot, Gola is just patiently defending. And another ball into the net for Gola, 8-7. Stapor, another bad error for him. He's got to be feeling it.
See if Gola can keep the aggression up here.